Hanging out here at Beavers Sports Shop in downtown Winter Park at the Best Western Hotel with Derrick, Master Blaster and Master of the mountain bike here. What are we talking? Big new item that I'm seeing on bikes everywhere is the dropper seat post.
Certainly.
What's going on with that, and why do you want one?
Dropper seat posts will make you much more aggressive, and you're going to have a lot more fun out there when you're riding your mountain bike. What it is you can just pull a little trigger here on your handlebar, get that seat post down and out of the way. It's not going to hit you on the way down. Hit those bigger rocks, bigger logs, different things like that. Get to the top or the bottom, want to do a little more climbing, pull that trigger again, boom, right back in the height.
We've got a lot of rolling hills here and rolling trails, so I assume that's great. So when you're climbing, you can have it up and then without stopping, getting off your bike and adjusting your seat.
Exactly.
Roll down, drop it down, so that's pretty rad, man. So these things are pretty much stable on most higher end bikes now, would you say?
Yeah, for the most part. On the higher end, you can definitely look into compatibility with your current bike, though. You can always get one on one of those older bikes. Like I said, it's a lot of fun to have on there. You're going to make you a better rider, have a lot more fun.
I don't know if Turner can get to it here, but I don't want to get too tech wizard on this thing, but what is with the double barrel rear suspension? Is that a triple?
It's a double barrel there. It's called the Dyad shock from Fox and Cannondale. So you're only going to see that on our Cannondale bikes. Only going to find that in our shop up here. But it's two different modes, climb and going downhill mode, so it's pretty awesome.
Looks pretty rad. I haven't ridden one before. But all right, Derrick, let's hear it. So you do group rides right here at 6 p.m. on Friday nights.
Correct.
Where are you taking people? What's good? What's your favorite trail if you're out biking tonight?
You know, we're really spoiled up here in our valley. I moved out here from South Dakota, and I'm blown away. But we really just tend to go on the trails that really fit who's riding with us each week. Leave here about 6 p.m. If we have a big group, go on some shorter trails so we make sure everyone stays together. A little smaller group will really go exploring. I like over in the Idlewild area. Some of those trails tucked back there are a lot of fun, but otherwise anything else.
Let's hear it. Let's name drop something. So if someone's got a map in front of them, they can say, Derrick says, let's ride.
Cross Trails is one of my personal favorite out there. It's a really flowy, open trail, so definitely recommend that. But really, I recommend stopping in for our group rides Friday nights. We'll take you on some fun ones, maybe trails you've never even seen before. So.
And if you do climb cross trails, you're going to get to the top, and you got a couple great options that I love: Twisted Ankle, Arrow, and Yankee Doodle.
Exactly.
3 great trails, all in that Idlewild area. So
some of the better ones in the valley are right tucked back there. So definitely a fun time when you get to Idlewild.
Smooth as silk. Well, Derrick, thanks so much for being our gear guide for this edition of Good Morning Winter Park.
Thank you.
And once again, Derrick at Beaver Sports Shop right here in downtown Winter Park at the Best Western Hotel. Check these guys out. They got a great arsenal of Trek, Cannondale, and a couple salsa bikes. And don't forget the dropper seat post. It'll make every descent a whole lot better when you're not bouncing on your bike, man.
Exactly.
I've had a few shots myself. They hurt. So that wraps up our show for the day. Big thanks to Derrick, again, for showing us around the bike shop here. Great thanks to Emily Tracy for taking the time to come all the way up from Breckenridge to talk about District 8 and her run as the Democratic nominee for state senate coming up this November. It's a big deal, so stay tuned and learn as much as you can about both candidates. EmilyTracy.com for all more info that you can read about her and her standpoints on a lot of different policies and issues. And then, of course, big thanks to Marianne Deginger with the Snow Mountain Ranch. She was awesome. Love what they have out there. 5,000 acres of beautiful terrain. snowmountainranch.org. Don't forget their fall festival starting right around September 15th that weekend, going through October 9th. They have an incredible, just beautiful Aspen Glades and everything out there. So I think that wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week. Oh, fat bikes. And don't forget, this winter when mud season hits, they got fat bikes here as well. So these are the bikes for snow, dirt, mud, and also summer use, man. These things are awesome. They're a blast, and they ride really smooth. So Beaver Sports Shop has all you need right here in downtown Winter Park. Thanks again, as always. Channel 18. Throw that seat up. Let's see it blast. Wing. All right, have a great day out there. I'm going to get on my bike and go hit the trails. We'll see you out there.